Hi. Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm just going to dump a whole bunch of opinions here. I hope you enjoy. Music doesn't need to be unique to be enjoyable. Idol apologies are probably insincere the majority of the time. Owning more merch or albums doesn't make you a superior fan. Idols should not be allowed to debut as minors. And yes, I am a hypocrite because I stan and even bias some minors. It's okay to think an idol is ugly, but it's not okay to say it publicly. If you gotta talk about it, keep it in your private conversations. Not plastered all over the internet where anyone can read it. Celebrity dating is not news. I could not care less. There's a 99.99% chance your faves don't sing live and neither do mine. The Girls' Planet 999 xenophobia was worse than rigging votes. Momoland is the crayon pop of the third generation. There's no such thing as a good K-pop agency. Idol groups are not families. They are not like families, they are co-workers, roommates, and sometimes friends. Official positions are unnecessary. International fans calling someone the nation's X thing is weird. What nation are you speaking for? Mafia in the morning is better than Loco. My taste is trash and I don't care. K-pop is a music genre. Every music genre has tons of subgenres. K-pop stans get tired of a concept after 0.003 seconds. I am so old. Let me enjoy these throwback concepts for a little while longer. International fans have a superiority complex but are no better than Korean fans. Some my fans would be sasaengs if they could, and if you don't think so, please leave now while you still have a shred of faith in humanity. Idols should not have to reveal their weight. Award shows are boring. They're just popularity contests and I really don't care. No girl group stan is seriously saying they hate men. Take some deep breaths and maybe get off the internet for a while. Sometimes the ballad is the best song on the album. Hidden camera pranks go too far. What is funny about making someone cry? Half of IZ*ONE's members will be successful, and the other half will fade into obscurity. The K-pop fandom is the most unhealthy and toxic community I have ever been a part of. I know it's probably because most of the fans are very young, but that isn't an excuse to act the way they do. Twice's rap line isn't any better than Red Velvet's. Tribe's music is a mess and I'm obsessed with it. Scandals are only scandals because people won't let idols settle personal matters privately instead of feeling the need to play judge and take sides. I respect Girls' Generation, but I don't like their music. They helped shape K-pop into what it is today, but I don't vibe with them. I do stan some members individually though. Idols do not love you. They appreciate your support, but that doesn't equate to love. They don't even know you. Laboum has always deserved better. Company privilege is real because those agencies have built a brand and have the money to support and promote their artists, not because the idols are more talented or have worked harder than others. Commenting on someone's weight is never okay. In or outside of K-pop, it is none of your business. Line distribution isn't that important. XOXO is 100% a Blackpink reject song. Gatekeeping in K-pop is ridiculous. Just let people enjoy the music without unnecessary obligations. It is not that difficult. After school's graduation concept was never going to work. Not all Blackpink members are cut out to be soloists. Weekly should keep their schoolgirl concept for a little while longer. SM girl groups still have no good rappers. Not every song needs a high note at the climax. The K-pop rendition of the Hyunmi haircut is horrible and I hate it. aespa shouldn't include their lore in the lyrics of their songs. I'm tired of hearing about Novice and Kwangya. At least make the references more vague. The English version is almost always worse than the Korean version. Exceptions are Star, Bewitched, and arguably Helicopter. Groups who write their music are no better than groups who don't. Please God, stop with the bad hair extensions. Mamamoo is one of the most unique girl groups of the third generation. Any group where most or all of the members are signed to different agencies is effectively disbanded, whether they officially admit it or not. There is no K-pop generation that is better than the others. I don't understand the friction between fans who prefer one generation over another. Just let each other live. Regarding cultural appropriation, if you're not part of the culture in question, it's your turn to take a seat and listen. Wider range does not equal better vocalist. Fans treat idols more like fictional characters than actual people, and it's not okay. I don't like rap-based groups. People are allowed to not accept an idol's apology, or to accept it but still not support the idol. There are valid reasons why some members get barely any lines. Low or husky voice does not equal good rapper. There is no single best dancer or best vocalist in K-pop. Even the top-tier performers have their weaknesses. Western influence has always been a part of K-pop, and that hasn't changed. Queerbaiting in K-pop is a problem. Not gonna lie, at first it was fun. But it got old quick once I realized what was going on. It's better to be boring on stage than to overdo your expressions and gestures. Idol's mental health would be much better if it weren't for the fans. Group names should never include the number of members. Idols that debuted during the pandemic deserve some slack when it comes to stage presence. People should stop acting like every company is out to ruin their groups and artists' careers. Dark hair is always superior. There are filler members in K-pop groups. Cherry Bullet was better as 10 members. But Pixie slaps, so I'm not mad about it. Most idols aren't passionate about music, they're passionate about performing. Infantilization is just as gross as sexualization. All beauty standards are toxic, not just Korea's. It's okay to lose interest in a group, with or without a reason. After We Ride is better than Shimot Baram. 6 to 7 members is the ideal size for a group. Does anyone else remember Secret? I haven't seen anyone else mention them in years. Did I somehow fall into an alternate universe where they never existed? More girl groups should use subunits to explore different concepts and styles. Eyes Wide Open is Twice's best album. K-pop fans always say the current year is the worst year in K-pop. Idols look their age. The problem isn't that companies care only about money, it's that there aren't enough regulations to protect artists from inhumane treatment. I prefer EPs over full albums. Idols should never have to perform choreography in shoes that don't fit them, on wet stages, or in any other dangerous condition. Some idols make it into their group on visuals alone. In terms of success and influence, no female soloist will surpass IU for a long time. Even though I am gay, idol gay moment compilations make me uncomfortable. Just because a song is experimental doesn't mean it's good. Not all experiments are successful. Idol will be fine now that they're allowed to return to regular promotions. The way that idols are made to sell the girl/boyfriend fantasy is inherently problematic. Lightsum hasn't found their identity yet. Vivace was a knockoff IZ*ONE song and concept, and I don't think that's where Lightsum should stay. The idea of ranking idols by their visuals doesn't sit well with me. People saying that Hype P Nation should adopt every group or artist is weird. I wanted Chaeyoung to debut in a group, but it looks like WM plans for her to go solo after all. Survival shows should get rid of public voting altogether. Colored lenses look terrible most of the time. Every idol needs to delete Snow app immediately. Idols or performers first and artists second. Most of them perform songs made for them by others, in concepts thought up by others, with choreography created by others. They control almost nothing, down to even their hair and clothing. Non-Korean fans using oppa, ani, saronghae etc. is uncomfortable. Clothes aren't sexualizing an idol, you are. Female idols should never be made to pad their hips, butts, or chests. Sometimes it is an idol's fault. They are not blameless angels or babies, and they're going to say and do some questionable shit every once in a while. I wouldn't want anyone I love to become an idol. Red Velvet, Blackpink, and Twice have passed their peak. Third generation is almost gone and I'm sad about it, but fourth generation groups are exciting and interesting in their own right. The end.